Hello and welcome to another episode of the Driven Shot podcast, a collaboration between Blaugranagram and Mundo Deportivo, your latest and greatest podcast for everything FC Barcelona. We're bringing you all the latest here from the Sido Deportiva Joan Gamper. I'm currently in the press room just after Hansi Flick's press conference. My name is Jamie Coles. Today we're going through a bit of a preview of this Barça Las Palmas match, which takes place tomorrow as recording at 2 p.m. in the Estadio Olympic Lluís Companys in Montjuic. We'll also be talking about some of the celebrations to come around the club's 125th anniversary, a massive milestone. They're having a big gala tonight at the Liceo. And finally, all the other news, including some of the injury news and some of recent celebrations. Tomorrow then, the match kicks off. Barça Las Palmas in Montjuic. It's going to be an exciting encounter between the two teams. That will happen early afternoon, so it's a different kind of time for Barça, really. We're used to these 9 p.m. kickoffs. We've got a 2 p.m. local time kickoff. Hopefully there won't be too many hangovers from the 125-year anniversary gala. Barça are lucky to maintain their position at the top of LaLiga. Currently 34 points from 14 matches, a whopping 42 goals scored, 3 goals per game. But recent performance has been a bit hit and miss since return from the last international break. 1-0 loss from Real Sociedad, 2-2 draw against Celta de Vigo. Of course, you remember last time out, they were 2-0 up and went on to take lost 2 points there. But we did have that 3-0 win earlier this week against Brestois, and there was 3 important points for the Champions League. We now stand third in this new Champions League format. So carrying that win into this match hopefully will be really important for Barça. Hansi Flick, big news today. He said Lamine Yamal is ready to play tomorrow. Will he come off the bench or will be a starter? It's still to be decided. But he said that he will definitely be available. Hansi Flick talked at length actually about putting out the best team to win, not thinking too much about upcoming matches, just going match by match, trying not to worry too much about the injuries. But it's great news for Lamine Yamal that we'll be able to see him back in action. Will he come off the bench? That's to be seen. Ferran Torres also set to be back in action. Both of them were in training this morning, looked really good in training actually. Lamine was looking really strong on his ankle. Alejandro Balde as well, who has been a doubt. Obviously we saw him back against Brest as well, but he was looking strong, so that was good to see those players back. And Lamine obviously one of these players that can really make a difference in attack for Barca. Inigo Martinez also trained without issues. He'll be available for selection as well. Gavi, we could see him back in the starting lineup. Ronald Araujo has been training pretty consistently this week with the group. So we saw him on Monday, and it's not often that, or it hasn't been, that we were able to, as press, see him up close in these open training sessions. And Ronald Araujo was looking really good in training, and he's been training pretty consistently. We could see him, he'll be in a practice match on Sunday, and he could be close to re-joining the team. Obviously, Iñaki Peña still filling in for Marc-André ter Stegen. We're yet to see Chesney make his return, so an expected lineup for this match against Las Palmas. You'd imagine Iñaki Peña in goal, Jus Koundé, Inigo Martinez, Alejandro Balde at the back, you'd imagine. Probably with Pau Cubarsí. In the midfield, Frankie de Jong, I don't think is yet to be a starter. It's likely we'll see Gavi, Pedri, Marc Casado. There's some competition for midfield now, actually. Hansi's got a nice problem on his hands. Fermin Lopez as well, of course. Dani Olmo. And then Robert Lewandowski, fresh off scoring his 100th and 101st goals in the Champions League. He'll likely be joined by Rafinha up front. Could be Lamine Yamal as well. Could be Dani Olmo there. Loads of opportunity for Hansi Flick to put out a strong squad this weekend against Las Palmas. Las Palmas have been showing signs of improvement in La Liga. They're not doing too badly, and they're not obviously just above the relegation zone. So they'll be looking to capitalise on some complacency from Barca. They may have watched that Celta match and been like, it could be an opportunity here. Who knows? So, who knows? It could be quite a competitive match tomorrow. Robert Lewandowski, obviously one to watch up front. He'll be looking to add to his Pichichi goal tally in La Liga. Dani Olmo also coming off a goal-scoring performance in Champions League. He'll be looking to add to his tally as well. Hansi Flick just keen to put out the strongest performers of the squad. Very keen that they show their worth in training. He was talking about Frankie de Jong needing to show what he can do, showing that he's ready to be back in the starting 11 in training. So we'll see that as well. Obviously, that match takes place tomorrow, Saturday, November 30th at 2 p.m. at the Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys. Like I say, a bit of an earlier fixture for Barca, who are used to those 9 p.m. fixtures. So we'll see how that affects anything as well. Tonight, as of recording, 2,000 guests will be packing out the Gran Teatre Liceo in Barcelona, the gala for the 125th anniversary, 125 years since FC Barcelona was founded, November 29th, 1899, by Joan Gamper and a group of visionaries in their day. Barca, of course, growing to be més que un club, more than a club, not just in Catalonia, but around the world. So that gala will kick off at 7:30 p.m. here in Barcelona. Players and VIPs, former coaches, living presidents, including Joan Laporta, obviously, former presidents Joan Gaspar, Enric Reñas, Sandro Rosell, Bartomeu as well, will be there. The first time that they'll all together publicly since a private dinner over a year ago. So an important event tonight. That will be kicking off at 6:30, red carpet welcome for the entire first team. They'll be travelling from here at the Ciudad Esportiva Joan Gamper, and then obviously heading to the hotel for pre-match concentration ahead of tomorrow's game. So making sure they've got lots of rest. We'll see former coaches there as well: Ronald Koeman, Luis Van Gaal, Xavi Hernandez, Gerard Piqué and Rafa Marquez also expected to be attending, and various representatives from the women's team. Alexia Putellas, of course, is injured. She'll likely be there, but other women's players are away with their national teams and may not get opportunity to attend. What will happen at the event? Well, they'll unveil a new club mascot for the 125th anniversary. They'll also be announcing this new Cant del 125 Anniversari, the new anthem that's being written to mark the occasion. 500 entries. It's been narrowed down to 3. The likes of Leo Messi, Gerard Piqué, former players, a lot of former players, big names have all heard it. They heard the 3 options. So we'll see the winner of that competition. It's not just about looking back at 125 years of amazing football, amazing history, but also embracing the club's values and looking as well to the future. Obviously, the new Camp Nou is still to be unveiled. They were hoping to get back for this weekend. The intention was that the new Camp Nou would be ready for this weekend, but that was not to be either. That would be pushed back to next year. So they'll be looking at obviously how that's progressing, and I imagine the new Palau Blaugrana as well. Notable absence will be Leo Messi, who reported had prior commitments, so he couldn't attend the gala, but he has been taking part in some of the pre-anniversary sort of celebrations and events. There'll be exclusive content as well. It's going to be an amazing night, and that'll be Friday night tonight as of recording from 6:30 p.m. The players will be arriving, and the whole thing will kick off at 7:30. Elsewhere, FIFA have nominated various Barca players for FIFA's Best Awards. Lamine Yamal is nominated for the men's category for his amazing performance in both the Euros and, of course, with FC Barcelona. In the women's category, 5 Barca players are nominated: Aitana Bonmatí, Caroline Graham-Hansen, Kira Walsh, Sama Paluero and Ona Badie. Catacol is nominated for Best Goalkeeper, obviously her work with FC Barcelona, but also with Spain in the World Cup. Jonathan Giraldez is up for Best Coach for his time with FC Barcelona. And Asisat Oshoala is nominated for the Best Goal, the Puskás Award. Amazing bicycle kick she scored against Benfica back when she had that pink hair, you'll remember. So it was looking really good. 10 finalists for FC Barcelona, and then across the different categories, more than any other club. Also, Tuttosport earlier this week announced their Golden Boy, Golden Girl. We're going to go to Lamine Yamal and Vicky Lopez. Aitana will take Golden Woman as well. So loads more celebrations for FC Barcelona. Just celebration upon celebration, celebrating the victory against Brest, celebrating the 125th anniversary, celebrating Golden Boy, Golden Girl, Golden Woman, FIFA Best. So yeah, that sort of brings us to an end here of this quickfire episode. Hopefully I'll be back with Omar very soon. Thank you for joining us. An important moment for FC Barcelona, celebrating its past, looking forward to the future. this match tomorrow against Las Palmas, an opportunity for them to solidify their standing at the top of the league, an important one. They need the 3 points. Barca can't afford to drop too many points, as Real Madrid have got games in hand and they'll be hot on the trail to try and close that gap. Thank you for joining us for another episode of The Driven Shot. I've got my 125th anniversary shirt on for Barca. Like I say, hopefully we're back soon with Omar Hawash. It is a Mundo Deportivo Blaugranagram collaboration. I've been Jamie Coles. Thanks for joining us. If you liked it, subscribe, send it to your friends, and catch up with all the latest podcasts. Follow us on social media as well. Until next time, Visca Barça.